My name is Quincy, and I'm from beautiful Rhode Island, Curacao. Now I'm going to tell you guys why Curacao is considered a paradise. This little island has a rich history and culture that helps contribute to its paradise atmosphere. Curacao is a very small island located in the Caribbean Sea, right above Venezuela. Even though it has a population from not more than 150,000 people and a length of 38 miles, is still considered the largest island in the ABC Islands, which is Aruba, Bonaire, and Curacao. Curacao is originally captured by the Spaniard Alonso de Ojeda in the 15th century, but now is considered property of the Kingdom of the Netherlands. With the capital Willemstad, Curacao is considered one of the only islands in the Caribbean that has a rich and colorful concentration of Dutch architecture. The downtown area has been named a UNESCO World Heritage Site with a lot of colorful buildings that create the most surprising cityscapes in the Caribbean. So this is the Curacao flag, which is divided by two different colors. The blue color represents the blue sky and the blue sea, and this is divided by a yellow stroke, which symbolizes the bright sun that shines over Curacao. And these two stars represent Curacao and Little Curacao, which is a small little island, like 10 minutes away from Curacao. But these two stars also represent love and happiness. Curacao is a very small island, but you cannot believe how wealthy it is on culture. The small island, this small island is truly rich on different cultures, with the diversity of nationalities that reside on the island, of especially Dutchmen, Latin, and, and African people who brings different types of culture to this island, makes it one of the most interesting ones in the Caribbean. This differs from food, clothing, music, the way of living, and also the way the people treat each other. The reason I say that they influence the way they treat each other is because sometimes these foreigners react different or treat their people with much more care than the people from Curacao. One other important thing that these foreign people bring to this island is the diversity of languages. There are basically four different languages spoken in Curacao. The native language is Papiamento, which is a combination of Spanish, Dutch, and some English that most part of the island speaks. Dutch, the second language is Dutch, basically because Curacao is a property of the Netherlands, and the two other languages are English and Spanish, which are the mostly used languages around the world. Curacao also has its own culture, which could be very unique and different from countries from all over the world. It's the culture that consists of delightful things that was originally born in the past. It has its own type of music, which combines with the original dances, food, and much more, with different traditions such as carnival and sehu, which is the type of music and dance from the country part of this island. So Curacao is an island rich on cultures from all over the world, but also of its own. This little island is fully loaded with different unique cultures, but it's also considered a paradise. It's basically the ocean water that makes Curacao a paradise with crystal clear seas and the remote rocky coast, dotted with some nice beaches, which is considered by Scuba Diving Magazine one of the best scuba diving and snorkeling areas around the world. This consists of a magnificent underwater wonder world that provides one of the most colorful and beautiful scenes imaginable. With a perfect 80 degrees temperature over the whole year makes Curaçao's nature look much more beautiful. A very bright sun for the most part of the year, and a cool breeze makes you want to lay down a whole day next to a beach. Doesn't have like big mountains compared to the other islands, but it offers a beautiful green nature, especially on the countryside of the island. This country part consists of old land houses that now could be used for attraction for tourists. So to conclude, Curacao is a small island in the Caribbean Sea in the coast of Venezuela with a small population that has a diversity of nationalities that makes it one of the most interesting cultures in the Caribbean. Considered one of the best scuba diving and snorkeling destinations in the world with blue, clear sea, perfect weather and temperature. So Curacao will be considered the best place to spend a vacation. So for a good and relaxed vacation, Curacao will be your destination.